What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at General RV and we're going to take a look at this really nice Jayco Eagle mid-bunk fifth wheel. This thing is really cool. I'm a huge fan of mid-bunk still. It's still my favorite floor plan, but I'm going to see what changes they've made for this specific unit. Let's take a look at it. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, first and foremost, let's take a look at the numbers. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 15,400 pounds. So this is a relatively heavy fifth wheel. It's not super light, but it's not crazy heavy, but this is going to be right in the middle of what most people would consider to be that full profile weight, even though this is a relatively smaller fifth wheel in terms of overall height. Twin 6,600 pound axles, E-rated tires, and it's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,225 pounds. What I like about this is that this weight, this 13,175 pound weight, considers if there is a generator, full fuel plus full propane cans, which is really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and walk around this thing real quick, then we'll hop inside and take a look at the inside. Okay, right up front we have the Lippert Space Saver upper deck system right here. This is their newer frame with the Rhino PinBox on it. Not an upgraded PinBox, but it does give you flexibility to upgrade it to the PinBox of your choice. Whether you're gonna go with like the new CURT Helix, which is cool with the big coil spring in it, or you wanna go with like a Gen Y Executive or a Reese Goosebox. 6-point electric leveling system on it as well. Because of how tall this is, I'm imagining it's going to have an extra tall propane can. It has a 30-pound propane can, which is standard, but you definitely have plenty of space if you want to throw a 40-pound can in here to give yourself some extra capacity. Let's open up these doors. It is not a super thick door, but it's a very dense door. It's a very heavy door compared to even some of the thicker ones. Looking inside of this huge pass-through storage, a lot of stuff going on in here. You got a full house water filtration system. You have your Go Power Solar Charge controller in here. You got all sorts of connections out here. Plus you have a cool table that will go into the side receiver, which is right here. Slam latches as well. You have this J port, you flip this up, there's a 2-inch receiver in here, so you can put the table and stuff attached to it, plugged inside there. And there you go, you have a table out here, or a grill or a pit, whatever you want to put. Outside shower. Gonna guess there's gonna be a compact refrigerator in here. So you got the compact refrigerator. It would have been nice if they put a small sink right there, but at least you got the refrigerator out here. Not really an outside kitchen because it doesn't have a sink, and you know me and sinks. Outside speakers. You can turn lights on from the outside of the RV, which is nice. This is going to have Goodyear Endurance tires on it, Cree 3000 suspension. It has greasable wet bolts, but it does not have heavy-duty shackle straps. That's a bit of a miss. I wish they would have just gone ahead and put the heavy-duty shackle straps on here as well. But this does ride on a 12-inch I-beam frame. That's a massive frame, and they do have reinforcements for the shackle hangers, which is also nice. But what I don't see, well, they put a boxed section here, so I was saying I don't see any reinforcements on the actual flange of the I-beam, but they've welded this tubular section beneath it, which you traditionally don't see on RVs with 12-inch I-beams. So it's really cool that they've done that. All right. Coming around, we have LED light stripped awnings, both on the slide out and the main part of the RV. You have the J-Smart lighting, essentially your turn signals and all your lights on the side of your turn signal illuminate and flash whenever you're turning. Nice LED light strip, prepped for a Furrion wireless camera. Has the full walkable roof with ladder right here. Cable-driven slide out. This is the new exact slide out system, so that's the better slide out mechanism. It's more reliable than the AccuSlide that they used to use. It is prepped for slide top awnings, which is nice. Really good looking wheels too. You have Schwinn-Tech slides up front, and then you have a rack and pinion slide right here, on-demand water heater, and inside here is going to be your wet bay. On strut arms, because that slide out is right there. Has a Nautilus panel. Very nice, and there are all your tank valves, but yes, huge pass-through storage. And then your other 30-pound propane can will be here, and this light is for your sway control system that's on this unit. Let's hop inside. Okay, so we're stepping inside this Jayco Eagle. This is the 355 MBQS. You can see the Dexter Tow Assist sticker here, anti-lock brakes, sway mitigation, and an odometer. and this is warranted for full-time RVing. You have your MORryde safety rail here and your MORryde step above steps. No crazy add-ons to the door, even though it does support thin shade, and you can put other stuff on this door, but they haven't put them on here. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break from this RV tour to talk about something that is critically important if you own an RV and something you don't think about. I got Matt, the founder of Liquified, the best RV toilet treatment in the industry, and they're sponsoring these videos, so give them a big thumbs up for that. I personally don't buy RV toilet paper anymore. I don't want to always feel like I'm bound to using a toilet paper that's gonna disintegrate in 3 seconds when it touches water.
Yeah.
Does Liquified work well with all major septic safe brands of toilet paper?
Yeah, septic safe, absolutely. What makes Liquified different from its competitors is it's not a chemical, it's made with enzymes and bacteria. So it's gonna liquefy your waste, clean your sensors, and break down the poo pyramid. When you watch testing on Liquified and other brands, you'll see it break down the dog food. Dog food resembles your waste, and it will break it down within a couple of hours, fully broken down within 24 hours. With that said, toilet paper does take a longer time to break down in a stagnant, not moving around position. But the enzymes in Liquified, it's chomping away at the bit, and then when you dump your tanks and flush it, an enzyme bacteria-based toilet treatment is gonna help disintegrate that toilet paper, so when you flush, it goes downhill. You can buy Liquified at an RV dealership close to you, like General RV, 1,700 Walmarts nationwide, Amazon.com, and our website, liquifiedrv.com. And if you go to liquifiedrv.com/SOB, Summer of Bundles, you can save up to 20-25% when you buy our 3-packs.
Yep, and if you buy it from liquified.com, it's very likely you're actually gonna have your product packed by this guy right here.
Yeah, you see the cuts on my fingers? Those are all from packing boxes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pan around a little bit so you can see what's going on in here. From a overall space perspective, it's very similar to the Brookstone that we have. You can see there's a quiet, cool air conditioning unit above here. Those are your return air vents. I love that they've gone to a cloth furniture set in here. That's really nice. I'm getting tired of the fake leather material. It just doesn't hold up real well. This slides out so you can extend the table. You got 4 chairs here, freestanding dinette. Huge windows all the way around. I love the fact that they have these nice pulls right here as well. Blackout shades also. A lot of windows in here, which is very traditional for this rear living room type design. That is going to turn into a bed also. I don't know if these lift up. They don't. You got a big TV in place, panoramic fireplace. I love the contrasting tones. Jayco is kind of the leader in this space, introducing contrasting tones on wood cabinets in different areas. You have a 4-burner drop-in range, which is really nice. So this is a full range GE profile, solid surface countertops, solid surface countertop, and you have like kind of a wooden chop block here, but I think this is probably thermofoil. That is thermofoil. Not that that should really ever get wet, but this is a great spot for a coffee maker. Your power is right above it. And then you also have the Everchill residential style 12-volt French door refrigerator. It's a really nice refrigerator. It is 12 volt, and the folks at Everchill make really good products. Then you have these really cool little power stations here that give you USB power and everything else, plus wireless charging on top. And then to put it back in, you simply release it, drop it back in, and you're good to go. This has that multi-purpose sink in it as well, which has all sorts of trays and things. Glass washer, vegetable strainer. Really, really cool one that has all of the accessories inside of it. And it does have a spray nozzle right there that is extendable. The drawers on here are all ball bearing. Cabinets are not soft closing. At least that cabinet wasn't. Let me check in this cabinet. Not soft closing. And the drawers are not soft closing either. But it's not a huge deal. Makes it a little nicer, but at the same time, it's not mandatory. But it's worth noting. Okay, we have our control center right here, which is going to control pretty much everything inside of the RV, from your lights to your pumps to your ACs. Coming into the mid-bunk space, this folds out into a bed. It does not have a top bunk, but it has a really big window. So that's really nice. A lot of light in here. This is a great kind of small office space. You have 4 drawers right here, cabinetry up top, plus a backer for a TV. This is a nice compact mid-bunk, and it has a good ceiling height to it. You could easily be upwards of about 6'5" and comfortably fit in here. Clock hanging on the wall. As with most of these, you have a little ladder to get you up to this very top area. So you have two mattresses up here that are kind of next to each other. It lets you know what the capacities are in here as well. So 300 and 300 or 600. So you have roughly 600 pounds worth of capacity up here. But this is your loft area. This is a space that small kids absolutely love to be. And then stepping into the bathroom, I can already tell thermofoil countertop, undermount plastic sink. It says winterized. Nice shower surround. It's a good size shower, and again, you can be upwards of about 6'5" and comfortably use this shower. Porcelain foot flush toilet, plus you have towel holders over here, and you have a spot for your toiletries and extra towels in there as well. Plus you have CURT speakers. This used to be like the best of the best whenever I was doing car stereo install like 25, 30 years ago. Big medicine cabinet, more cabinets under here as well. Stepping into the master bedroom, since this is a bunkhouse and it has a second bedroom. King size bed. This is a good size bed. This is an aloe vera bed. It is still relatively lightweight. I don't know how comfortable it would be. I personally would probably upgrade this mattress if it were me, but it's worth trying out to see how you feel about it, honestly. This has another AC over here, and it is ducted whisper quiet as well, which is really nice. You also have a mounter for your TV, and you have a huge, huge window / emergency exit right here. Plus your wardrobe storage is pretty dang good. And you have this huge closet space up front, which you can put a washer and dryer. So you can put the washer on this side and the dryer on that side. Plus you get the Halo griddle with this RV as well, which goes on that outside connection I showed you on the side. Plus a lot of storage room and hanging room in here as well. But what do you guys think? This is a pretty cool unit, right? I love mid bunks. The only thing I wish they could somehow squeeze in would be like a half bath. But overall, we love our fifth wheel, and every time I find a new mid bunk, I always want to check it out because they're very innovative to me, and they give you a tremendous amount of sleeping capacity with the traditional rear living room floor plan design, which I think everyone really likes. Anyways, guys, please drop a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.